Hello everyone, welcome to Wonder Garden. Do you have a beautiful orchid garden, but slugs are destroying it? These slugs only appear at night when there's no light. They chew on everything, from newly developed orchid roots to glossy leaves, and it's frustrating to have to watch for them every night. To solve this problem, today I'll share with you a simple but incredibly effective recipe. This is the best insect repellent solution I've ever tested, and it only takes a few minutes to make. No need for chemicals, expensive sprays, or any toxic substances. All the ingredients are readily available in your kitchen. Not only slugs, but this recipe also helps repel aphids, caterpillars, and many other pests that harm your orchids. Let's get started. The first ingredient I'll use is chili powder. Just half a teaspoon is enough. Chili powder contains capsaicin, a natural compound responsible for its spicy heat. Capsaicin is a strong irritant to sensitive creatures like slugs. This is why, when I use this recipe, slugs immediately steer clear of the orchids I'm caring for. Not only that, the pungent smell and spicy taste of chili also act as a highly effective natural repellent. Slugs have an extremely sensitive chemical sensory system, so as soon as they smell or touch it, they retreat to avoid danger. Next, I'll add half a teaspoon of garlic powder to the mixture. Garlic powder is a powerful repellent due to its strong, pungent smell, which slugs find unbearable. Beyond just the smell, garlic contains sulfur compounds, particularly allicin, which have antibiotic properties, and are highly irritating to soft-bodied creatures like slugs. You can absolutely use finely chopped fresh garlic, but in my experience, garlic powder is more convenient and has a longer shelf life. I'll add 500 milliliters of warm water, about 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. Stir the mixture well and let it sit for 2 hours, allowing the active compounds in the ingredients to infuse into the water. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After letting the mixture sit for 2 hours, I'll filter the solution using a thin cloth or clean muslin. Since chili powder has a strong spicy property, to avoid irritating the orchids, I'll dilute this solution with an additional 1 liter of water. This reduces the concentration, making the solution gentler, while still maintaining its effectiveness in protecting the plant from slugs and other insects. Method 1. Misting. Pour the prepared solution into a spray bottle. I'll mist the solution onto the base, pot, medium, and the area around the plant. For the best results, do this in the early morning or late afternoon when temperatures aren't too high and the plant isn't stressed. An important note is to avoid spraying directly onto leaves or new roots, as this could cause irritation and damage the orchid. Simply mist lightly around the plant to repel slugs and pests without affecting the plant's growth. For anthurium leaves, which are thicker and less sensitive, you can apply a light mist to help prevent slugs and other insects from attacking. If you'd like me to guide you on using this method for other plants in your garden, let me know in the comments. Method 2. Leaf wiping. The next step is to wipe the orchid leaves with this homemade solution. Simply soak a soft cloth in the solution and gently wipe the top and underside of the leaves. Be careful not to let water pool on the leaves to avoid creating an environment for bacteria to grow. Wiping leaves not only provides mild antibacterial protection, but also cleans dust, helping the orchid stay healthier. However, take care not to wipe young leaves or plants recovering after repotting, as young leaves are very sensitive to chili and can be easily damaged. Method 3. Base watering. Before watering the orchid's base with this solution, it's important to water with plain water first. This moistens the medium and reduces the risk of shocking the plant, especially when using a strong active fertilizer like this mixture. Water the solution evenly around the base, ensuring it penetrates deep into the medium. This solution is not only an organic fertilizer, but also prevents fungal diseases and repels insects hiding in the medium, especially slugs. You can also soak the orchid pot in this solution for about 10 minutes. After that, you'll easily notice slugs starting to flee or retreat within the medium, unable to tolerate the smell and natural antibiotic properties of the mixture. This way, you no longer need to stay up late catching slugs one by one. This is an effective and safe method to protect your orchid garden. Things to note when using this fertilizer. Here are some important things to keep in mind when using this strong active organic fertilizer. Don't use it too often, apply only once every 10 to 15 days, and only when you see signs of slugs or insects. Overuse can be counterproductive. Avoid using on hot, sunny days, or when the plant is weak, newly repotted, or recently root trimmed. At these times, the plant is very sensitive and easily damaged. Test on one plant first. Observe the plant's reaction for 2 to 3 days before applying to the entire orchid garden. Each plant has a different tolerance level. Don't overuse. Due to the spicy and pungent ingredients, if the solution is too concentrated or over-applied, young leaves and roots can burn or get damaged. Always dilute according to the recommended ratio and use cautiously. Wishing you success with this recipe. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to Wonder Garden, and share this video with fellow orchid lovers. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Welcome to Wonder Garden. Today, I'll share with you an incredibly simple way to care for orchids at home that anyone can do. Using an organic method with familiar, easy-to-find ingredients right from your kitchen, you won't have to worry anymore when your orchids weaken, fail to bloom, or show signs of slow growth. This approach is not only safe and cost-effective, but also helps the plant recover, develop strong roots, and produce new flower buds naturally. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Let's get started together. I bought this orchid 3 months ago. As you can see, although most of its roots have dried out and rotted, it still clung on tenaciously, blooming vibrantly until the last flower faded. This resilience makes me cherish it even more and fuels my determination to revive it. With a bit of proper care and an organic method, I'm confident it will soon regain its vitality and bring more beautiful blooms in the near future. To revive this orchid, the first thing I need to do is check its entire root system. Roots are the heart that keeps the plant alive. If they're damaged and not addressed in time, all subsequent care efforts will be in vain. I'll gently remove all the remaining moss clinging to the roots. This cleanup allows me to better observe the root condition and prevents mold or bacterial growth after replanting. After clearing the moss, I'll inspect the entire root system. Any roots that are rotted, blackened, or mushy will be completely cut away. This step is crucial to eliminate disease sources and ensure the plant doesn't waste energy as it begins recovery. After removing all damaged roots and keeping only the fresh, healthy ones, the orchid will be ready for the next care phase. The green patches you see on the stem and roots are plant protection chemicals often used by nurseries to prevent pests and diseases. When handling orchids like this at home, wear gloves to avoid direct contact with residual chemicals. I'll cut off the flower stalk that has finished blooming. Keeping old stalks not only drains the plant's energy, but also slows recovery. Removing it allows the plant to stop nourishing faded flowers and instead focus on developing roots, new shoots, and preparing for future blooms. After removing the stalk, I'll rinse the entire plant under running water. Thorough washing removes all dirt, leftover plant protection chemicals, and moss fragments from the stem and roots. This makes the plant cleaner, reduces infection risks, and sets the stage for nutrient absorption with organic fertilizer later. To treat the plant before replanting, I'll use turmeric powder. I'll take 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. Add it to 1 liter of boiling water. Boiling water activates turmeric's antibacterial compounds and creates a solution that easily penetrates and adheres to the roots. After stirring until the turmeric fully dissolves, I'll let the solution cool slightly before using it to treat the orchid's base and roots. Once cooled, I'll filter out any sediment from the solution. I'll place the orchid in the solution and soak its entire root system in the cooled turmeric water. I'll soak it for 20 minutes. While waiting, I'll use the same turmeric water to wipe the orchid's leaves. Turmeric has strong natural antibacterial properties, eliminating bacteria and mold on the leaf surface. It also contains antioxidants that boost the plant's resilience, keeping leaves green, glossy, and less prone to pests and diseases. When wiping, I use a soft cloth dipped lightly in the solution and carefully clean both sides of each leaf, especially the underside, where dust and mold tend to accumulate. This step improves respiration and photosynthesis, aiding the orchid's overall recovery. In the meantime, I'll prepare pine bark to use as a replanting medium. I'll take a sufficient amount of pine bark like this, pour boiling water over it until the bark is fully submerged. Soaking in boiling water eliminates bacteria, mold, and insects lingering in the bark, while softening it to retain moisture better and support root attachment. Do this a few hours ahead and let it cool completely before planting. After 20 minutes, I'll remove the orchid and let it rest for 6 hours before replanting. After 6 hours, I'll proceed with replanting the orchid. First, I'll line the pot's base with some foam. This improves drainage, prevents root rot, and enhances aeration below, helping roots grow more easily. Next, I'll use the pre-treated pine bark as the growing medium. Pine bark is an ideal medium for orchids due to its excellent drainage, moderate moisture retention, and aeration, minimizing root rot risks. Since it's been treated with boiling water, it's free of bacteria and pathogens, making it safe for the orchid post-trimming. I'll gently place the orchid in the pot and fill it with pine bark around the roots, keeping the plant stable without compacting it, allowing roots to thrive in the new environment. Once done, I'll insert a small stake to secure the plant. Securing it keeps the plant upright and steady during watering or wind, helping new roots anchor firmly and grow stably. I'll use soft string to tie the stem lightly to the stake, avoiding damage to the base or roots. This step is key for quick adaptation and recovery. Cover it with a thin layer of moss to retain moisture. Cover it with a thin layer of moss to retain moisture. And that's it. We've finished repotting the orchid, but don't rush to water or care for it just yet. After trimming, washing, and changing the medium, the orchid needs rest to heal its cuts and adjust to the new environment. Place it in a cool, airy spot away from direct sunlight and strong winds. This reduces water loss through the leaves and prevents bacteria from entering open wounds. Two days later. To nourish the orchid for recovery, I'll continue using turmeric powder, I'll use 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. I'll add half an overripe banana, rich in potassium and natural sugars that benefit root and shoot growth. Finally, I'll include half a piece of bread, a natural yeast source to speed up fermentation and foster a beneficial microbial environment for the roots. Together, these ingredients create a simple yet highly effective organic fertilizer, perfect for orchids in recovery like this one. Add 500 milliliters of warm water. Seal it and let it ferment for 3 to 5 hours. After fermenting for 3 to 5 hours, I'll filter out the solids. This ensures a clear solution that's easy to use for watering or spraying without clogging or affecting the leaves. Add 2 liters of water to dilute the mixture, preventing nutrient shock. Method 1. Before watering, moisten the medium to help the plant absorb nutrients optimally. I'll pour some of the solution into a soaking tray. Place the pot in it and gently water the solution around the base. This solution, with ripe banana, turmeric, and fermented bread, supplies potassium, natural antibacterials, and enzymes that stimulate new root formation and revive the plant post-repotting. Watering the base first builds a strong nutrient foundation for steady internal growth. Soak the plant in this solution for 10 to 20 minutes. Method 2. While the plant absorbs nutrients from the base during soaking, I'll mist the stem and leaves with the same diluted solution. Misting cleans the leaf surface, provides moisture, and delivers trace nutrients through the leaves for quick absorption. With turmeric's antibacterial properties and fermentation enzymes, the plant gains better protection from diseases and enhanced self-recovery. After misting, I'll remove the plant from the soaking tray. Method 3. To prevent waterlogging and ensure even nutrient absorption through the leaves, I'll use a soft cotton pad to wipe the leaves again after misting. Wiping removes dust and bacteria, improves nutrient uptake from the fertilizer. And keeps leaves airy, boosting photosynthesis and reducing mold risks from water pooling in crevices. This simple step is vital for recovery and care. And that completes the repotting and organic care process for this orchid. Three weeks later. After 3 weeks, the orchid has recovered and grown sturdier. A few new roots have emerged, proving the organic fertilizer's effectiveness. With this natural care method, my previous orchids have recovered well, with strong roots, lush leaves, and even new flower buds starting to appear. If you're looking for a simple, effective, and safe care method, don't hesitate to try this recipe. Finally, let's enjoy the vibrant blooming orchids in my garden today. I'm thrilled to share my joy of gardening and flower care with you. Where are you joining from in the world? If you found this care method helpful, please support me by subscribing and sharing the video so more orchid lovers can discover it. Every view and comment motivates me to share more tips and effective orchid care recipes. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next video.